Hi ladies, I thought I'd pop on with just a quick little video. I've had a very busy day, super tired, my hair's a mess, but just thought I'd just hop on here. Not anything makeup or skin related, but I just wanted to hopefully give you a word of encouragement, maybe for somebody. I was reading I guess a couple of weeks ago now, in Exodus 13, about when the Lord brought the people out of Egypt into the wilderness. And a lot of times we go through seasons in our lives that is like a wilderness. It's just a dry, thirsty place. Nothing's happening. Can't hear the voice of God. It's just it's just a tough time for a lot of people. I know I've been through many wilderness experiences in my life. But I thought it was interesting when I read this in Exodus, and it just kind of hit me when I read it. It was Exodus 13 and 17. And it says, "Then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt." So I thought that was quite interesting that they could have gone through the land of Philistines, which was very near, and could have gone into their promised land. But the Lord led them on a longer pathway outside of that land. And he said that if they see war and they see battles, it may be enough to just want them to turn back and go back to Egypt, because it's very near. They'll see the battles. They're like, we're done and we're out of here. So that just really struck me that, and I knew that God led them into the wilderness. And of course, they were there for 40 years. And a lot of times, our wilderness experiences can seem that long at times, but I just really felt the Lord was just saying to me, and I wrote it down, that sometimes in our lives, God leads us into the wilderness to avoid battles. Don't despise the wilderness times. He could be protecting you from a battle that may cause you to turn back to Egypt. So, whatever that Egypt is in your life, that God's delivered you out of. And I know that Egypt represents flesh. Egypt represents back in sin, when we all came out of sin, when we got saved. So don't despise if you're in a wilderness at this moment. And there may be somebody watching that is in a wilderness moment right now. Don't despise that. Ask the Lord to show you what you need to learn in this time, or to just give you the peace and the strength to just get through that wilderness experience and to just feel his presence. But don't despise it, because he's protecting you from a battle that may have been enough to make you want to turn back. So a lot of times in the wilderness, the Lord's preparing us, like when we saw Jesus in the wilderness, God was preparing him for his ministry. So during that wilderness time, just take that time and just say, Lord, just prepare me. I don't understand what's happening right now, but prepare me for what you have in store. And thank you for protecting me from a battle that I could have been in. So just want to share that little word with you from post number 4. And I will be back again with some more posts. And if you felt that touched you, just let me know, and I'll be praying for you. All right. Take care.